Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Well, we dropped a bit since 7 a.m. We're back in the range. Not really loving that because, this is what I believe is the higher time frame draw. So Monday, we had 8:30, like moderate news. So that's why I'm streaming, because I figured we could have, since Friday didn't go for that push up higher, Monday could. But right now, it's not really looking too good in that regard. So I'm really only interested in longs. See what today presents us. And there's no need to rush into the week, it's Monday. Plenty of opportunities will commence. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at bar chart for the rollover of the contracts. It does look like they're roughly the same. The September into December. So let me see here. They're literally the same exact volume. September has like 1,000 more. I'll see at the open what it is, but fortunately, it doesn't say the OI anymore on bar chart. It says only the volume. You could probably switch to December today, but definitely tomorrow is December for sure. It's not going to make much of a difference if you're on September today. But that being said, it's last day of rollover. Might be tricky action in that regard. See what is I gotta get my phone real quick. We have open in 5 minutes. 1 second, people. No idea. Whatever. Okay. Oh, Castillo, I lost my phone for the moment, so I'm not going to see any of your messages. Okay, we're fine. I'm just deciding right now whether I want to go to the December contract. They're literally the same, so I might as well switch now. They're the same exact volume. I'll see at open. Mark out like previous day low. We're pretty close to it. The daily fair value gap type of thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm switching to NQZ. Let me like restart my Ninja Trader so I can do this. I can do so right now. Just like this. They'll do it automatically for you, so. I believe ES still hasn't rolled over. It's about, and yeah, so that's fine. Might as well roll up into the next month now. So let's do that. Mark up the charts again. Yesterday, previous day low. And then we got these equal highs here. So we gotta be careful today, really, because it is like the last day of rollover, essentially. What is rollover? It means that people that are still holding the previous contract, which is the September contract, it's expiring this week, right? They have to roll over into the new one. So there's like 50,000, like 60,000 that still have to do that, like 60,000 contracts. So they're gonna try to pick and choose their spots to do that, you know? Oh, there's my phone. On the windowsill. Okay, I found it. Found it. Cool. Okay, ICT says I won't be able to stop in after. Good luck, good trading. Be safe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Who listened to Shotgun Saturday? I did. I definitely feel like one part of it was definitely directed at me, which is the caffeine part. Because I just started drinking some pumpkin chai lattes. Or like heading lower into previous day low. Let me switch ESC too. So let's see here. But ES is going higher. I mean, this is annoying. Indices are out of sync. Yeah, completely looking different. NQ is near previous day low, and ES is nowhere near that. Welcome, GoCon. Here. Okay, well, NQ took previous day low, everybody. Just now. Mm-mm. It's not really an edge for me in the market at the moment. So I'll sit still. See, what does ESU look like? Okay, it's fine. Wait, the bleed in the first 5 minutes of the day for NQ. I don't really have high expectations for a large range today, though, you know? Like, do you guys think that we'll go for more sell side to all the way down to here? That's another, then it would have moved, well, actually 365 points. It's not too bad. And the average has been 399 the last probably 14 days, it says here, right? But in the last 5 days, what has it been the average? On like 340, yeah, 350. See? This is like, it's not too good that I came back here because this is, this is a breaker in fair value gap that we bounced energetically from on this afternoon. So you would have thought we would go higher. That's what I was looking for on Friday. Pretty choppy, grind higher, and now we're dropping off. Could get to that sell side essentially. We'll see. First 5 minutes of the day is not looking cute for NQ. Nope. Don't really see like any SMTs at the top. So I don't know if this will be a sustained move lower. Just not loving how on the hourly we're kind of back in the range. 4 hour. Yeah, we'll see if we close below this on the 4 hour in 20 minutes. Is that lined up sort of the same way as the 15-minute there? Yeah. Pretty much. So pretty much 516 and 556 on the 15, so I'll just leave it on the 15 like that. Basically, I'm just gonna look if we end up inverting it. I don't know what I'm gonna do then. If I could find an entry to the sell side or not. Still gonna be patient. We have Nvidia pretty heavy drop there at the open, -3%. Tesla -2.5%. Apple -3.6%. Microsoft flat. Google -0.5%, and Amazon -1%. I guess I'm gonna see how it reacts here, if we end up wicking it or if we end up inverting this. In the first 15 minutes of the day will be pretty telling, I think. So if it just ends up wicking it, then I'm likely to think we're gonna chop today. I don't know about the long setup, we'll have to see, but the fact is that we have a few SIBIs above us, so it would make us high resistance conditions higher, We'll see. I'd have to see how it ends up forming. Not all structures are created equal. Let me think for a moment. Yeah. ES chilling. Has not taken the previous day low. Why? I mean, NQ did. That's why I'm doing. I was going higher. Indices are all out of sync. So what does that mean? If I'm taking a trade, I'm sizing down. Slash maybe not even cheap. We'll see. Indices all out of sync. Anyone else feel like this is moving super slow? Time is moving super slow. So far, rejected from equilibrium of the range of the move lower, swing lower. See if it gets bought up in this little bullish fair value gap to maybe come up wicked again. I don't know. I'll have to see what this wants to do. To wicked again, reject again, maybe goes lower then. I don't know. Keep watching. Let me think for a moment. I should get some water. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Just trying to open Ninja Trader again. trying to get it to ask me again if I wanted to roll over, but it didn't. I'll have to do it manually. It's okay. Okay, so we did get bought up here again. This little FEG. We'll see if it wicks this midpoint. Again, if it takes out that high and wicks it. Or is it gonna displace? I don't know. But right now I'm not really too interested in getting involved. These look like equal lows and ES. Is this from like the... I'll just mark that out. Maybe it takes those out, but not this. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of like overall bullish, but I'm not seeing any setups, so I don't really want to. Okay, I did wick that. 950 macro, about 6 minutes or so. Okay, that was easy. You wanted to roll over a Ninja Trader and you like missed that little button where they were like gonna do it automatically for you, what you can do is just type it in the top left. You can just type 12/-24. You'll be on December. Okay, got that settled. No, I'm not really here looking at anything right now. I mean, I'm monitoring how this wicked this equilibrium again. See if this inversion does anything. If it inverts this, then it's probably gonna go lower again. Right, it's a little 1 minute. There it is. It's like, what would that look like? I'm just tape reading this. I don't want to get into this trade because I'm overall bullish. You know, it's already not that great of a close there. That would be 1.5R. It's already not even looking that good. When indices are out of sync, it's kind of wild. Look at ES. Just dropped it and then this barcode. It's definitely like high resistance liquidity run. Today is like a huge test of patience, I think. Patience in finding the right traders just staying out of the wrong ones. We'll see what ends up happening here. Are we going to, completely overtake this first 15-minute candle, or are we going to make 15-minute FEG from this one staying below it? And then you have some sort of breaker here. It's not really looking that amazing just because how it reacted here. It didn't close below that. And it didn't invert this. Like I said, I would be looking for that if I were to go lower. So not really gonna do much there. In terms of bullishness, I didn't want to get involved here. This is like premature. Here, 950 macro about to start. It's just not clean. I don't know. Rather see and wait displacement above this, see a breaker on the 5, inversion on the 5 type of thing. And tape read it. We're at the previous day low level again. We're now back above it. We did have a shift back above it, so some people could be buying here to go for there. What would that look like? Yeah, 1.2 arm. Personally not doing it just because there's too many roadblocks for me to consider doing that. This is kind of hilarious. Guys, what pattern is this? U-shaped Stegosaurus rex. We have an inversion on the 5 on ES. ES is the stronger sister today, structurally. It's about flat on the day. NQ's down 0.6% on the day. The Dow is up 0.6%. So yeah, indices are all out of sync. You have ES flat, NQ down, Dow up. In terms of tech, NVIDIA is still down 2.2%. Apple's down 3%. Tesla's down 1.8%. So I'm tape reading this. It did bounce into here. Let's see if this goes up to back up to 930 high. Let me get some water. Back. Yeah, I don't like that it's hanging. If I was in this long, honestly, I'd be kind of nervous. I don't know. Just don't like it's hanging around here too much. I would have wanted a quick pump up higher. I'd probably give that until like 10 if I were in that trade before I'd kind of get out. Because like that's when the 5-minute candle closes. That's when the 15-minute candle closes. There's no 15-minute fair value gap there we were talking about, so it did get bought up here. Displaced back above the equilibrium. Okay. And here, okay. Well, it's on time, so that's good. Did hit that buy side now. Alright. We'll see now, is he going to displace above this, or is he just going to wick it? And it's going to be just ugly, you know? It's just wicking it right now. ES, different story, for sure. And maybe it's better to play ES. I've seen a couple of my friends trade ES the past few days. Let me see here. I mean, ES created a breaker here. Honestly, that looks pretty good for the first like 15 minutes of the day. I mean 30 minutes, because it adjusted to the downside. Now it's all about trying to frame a trade. See what's why I'm doing. Okay. Okay. See if ES comes back into this 5-minute. Maybe not, because it's such a strong close here, but the 3 and the 2 can extend. extend it to here. Look like that'd be crazy. I don't really have high expectations in regards to range like that, though. Like, do you think today in ES we had 3 large candles? Monday, no news. So I'd probably wait until it retraces and then, I don't know. See how it reacts in that area. If it retraces at all, it could be strong that it doesn't even retrace. Let's see NQ here. What's it going to do here? Still holding up. Bullish order flow in that regard. See Finviz people. Yeah, weird day, weird day. Why is it, like, Apple is down 3% is what's making everything weird. And Nvidia. Minute wick to that. What do we have so far? We have a SMT at the lows. ES did not take out previous day low, NQ did. And then we have a shift in structure and a breaker in ES. So in NQ, it's not really a breaker. So I'll continue monitoring that. Also, I have an alert for Apple in case it decides to come back above its 930 high. Some M15 OB. See here. Yes, it is retracing. What's gonna happen? How is it gonna react? There, it looks pretty good. We'll see. I think I'll probably wait for another kind of lower, smaller time frame. You could take it on the 5 if you want to, I guess. What is this? It's like it is a OTE retracement there. It's not really loving too much how it retraced. I don't know. Closing well. Look at the wicks. Not in anything at the moment. Might find something though. If I do, it'll be on ES. Pretty powerful bounce there. You could probably scalp it. Let's see. Been better if it closed above that. Meh. Not yet. Then it might just zoom up without me. I don't know. It's okay though. If it does, it does. If it doesn't. Like I said, today is like not a day I want to put on a lot of risk. Nvidia's waking up. Apple looks like it wants to wake up, so we'll see here now. We did invert that. Maybe I can find a long like in this volume imbalance. Type of thing. To the buy side from the pre-market. Might leave without me, then it's okay. Say I just bought here, right? Let's say I did that. It's just like too difficult. To have a safe stop there, you know, like ideally really it's a breaker. You know, it had a really nice reaction there, which is good. It's not supposed to come all the way back down here, right? So your stop should be at the bottom. Slash where 3 PD arrays fail, but I'd probably put it just, you know, CE of the wick, just because then 3 PD arrays would be the inversion, volume imbalance, and that's the third one. Alright, I'm filled, you guys. This, my stop is on the 5-minute, like, CE of this wick. right below it, so like 590. Yeah. Then we'll see if we get up here. If it crosses new high of day, then I'll just put break even. And this is where all the people were like, can you show your Ninja Trader, bro? Like, I'm trying to manage my own position first, and I said exactly what I was doing, so. It's low probability, so I have only 5 micros. I'm risking very little. Like, probably like $125 or something. 5 times 5 times 5. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see how that goes, people. I am in. It really didn't. It didn't close below the inversion. Looks okay. I might get wicked, but we'll see. So far, you know, I entered. I was in drawdown for about 30 seconds on each wick. Not too bad. Now I'm in 1-point profit. You'll monitor NQ at the same time. It looks decent. Yeah. Wicked this. Honestly, it shouldn't come back down here again. After it shifts structure, then I'll put my stop up to there. After it takes this high. Let's continue monitoring this. It does feel like it's going super slow though. Almost got my stop. Not really. My stop's like here, so. It's not bad. It's risking 5 to make 7. Something like that. Yeah. Along this volume imbalance. If it closes below that, then probably not good, you know. And so far, still respecting it. Definitely feels like everything's moving super slow though. Apple's pushing up, which is good. You know, they're starting to get some life back into them, so we'll see. It'll be funny if NQ just starts to rip without ES, though. Looks fine. It's Apple crossing up. It's a new hive day. Okay, ES did respect this. That's good. When it takes this, and then I'll put my stop up to here, because it's a balanced price range at this point. After it closes above this, ideally. Even so, even though I'm risking literally so little, I'm kind of stressed. This trade is not easy. It's kind of stressing me out a little. And even though I was I've been pretty much in profit / break even the whole time, it's just like not loving it. It's just like it feels like, look how the 30-second is very sparse here. It's definitely feels like there's not much participation in the marketplace at the moment. It's 10:15 mental game reminder. We need the handy magic paintbrush to help us out. Handy dandy. Okay, stop is now here. Like I said, down here. Closed above it. Gonna come back all the way down here again. It's pretty much a balanced price range. If we do, then I don't want to be in the trade anymore. Now I'm really only risking like $75 on the trade or less. Yeah, something like that. I just really, it's because of this. It's just not going fast enough. This is ugly. See how this 5-minute closes. I need it to close above this, really. I want it to. Yeah. Kind of annoying. Whew. See you in the next 2 minutes. I just hate it. I hate when the 15 looks like this doji. Mm-hmm. So freaking boring. Oh my god. Been in the trade for since 10:09. Been in the trade for 9 minutes. Nothing has happened. This is as expected, though. It's like manage your expectations. We have 1 minute. I want this to close above the previous candle. Otherwise, I don't even know if I should stick around. What is that? And Q is ugly too. Where's my stop now? My stop is 250. Like, it could probably get that if it comes back down. Probably gonna close the trade, people, in like 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm closing this trade. I just don't want to be around for it. It's not moving fast enough for me. Didn't close above this 5 minute. So it could retrace, and then it could take this low where my stop is. It could take it. It could come back into CE of this. It could come back here. So I closed it for plus 0.75 points, which is probably just going to cover the commission, you know. Just don't want to deal with it. Literally made $10, so don't really care. Like, just continue to monitor what happens, because I just don't want to be in this trade anymore. If it's taking that long just to move. I'm not asking a lot. I was asking for 7 points. Yeah, I don't like that it's retracing again here. Didn't close above. I mean, it retraced all the way there. You see, okay, I would have gotten stopped. So that's it's a nice thing that I cut it. Oftentimes I'm too stubborn to do so. So, I don't know what it's gonna do. It's still valid in a sense, you know, but it's not cute. Like on the 1 minute, it's not cute. So. I can come back and dig into this again, just like we did on Friday. Remember, after the 10 a.m. news, we came back. I don't know. NQ. Very good trade management then from me, because I just decided to take the break even essentially. Because I didn't want to hang around. I should have started expanding. Now what? Well, it's still kind of valid for longs. It's still fine, but I don't know what to do here. Just gonna wait. So far, I'm very happy with how I did it. Like, I took a limit fill and the volume imbalance, and then I just closed it. It's ugly. It's like I don't want to get caught in the crossfire of rollover shenanigans. So let's see. You have a small SMT here now on the micro level here. I don't know. No signs of bullish structure in NQ. Inverted this. EPR here. I don't know. Could go lower, honestly. I'm not going to look for shorts because, like I said, I'm overall bullish. Structure did shift on the 5 for ES. NQ, you know, this could just be a retracement into discount. Like, it's possible that the low of the day was made here, but it's also possible that it's not going to be clean, move higher. So I'm just going to wait. Pretty happy with my exit. And that's just kind of like taking a time stop on things. It wasn't a price stop, but a time stop, because I said I wanted to see this 5 minute candle close above this one. As soon as it didn't, I cut it. And that's it. That's the reasoning. Because then it's not expanding. For the 15 now, like it should have. That was the second 5 minute candle, and that 15 minute candle. I wanted to go higher, you know. I should have done so. So yeah, we're back in this range. people that the bull flag traders got stopped out. Really, if you're gonna have nice unicorn setup, you want it to tap it and keep going. You don't want it to really come back again. It's no fun. It's not really a great sign then, you know. Again, that doesn't really mean I want to short this. I'll continue watching on this 15-minute for NQ. We closed above this. So today so far, I said it was high resistance conditions. I still try to trade tiny leverage. And I'm very happy because sometimes when I take tiny leverage, I kind of don't treat the trade so seriously. And I kind of just like hold it for too long. So I'm happy today I managed it as if it were a full size, like I just took it seriously. So I decided, yeah, it's no longer worth staying in the trade for. So don't push yourself too hard today. Don't push the button too hard. You just took out that little low from the breaker in ES. Yeah, like I said, we should have really started expanding. So I'm happy with how I cut my trade quite nicely. Did I flip short? Not really, no. Did mark out how NQ made that inversion here when it didn't all everywhere here. It's kind of ugly. It's kind of sloppy for me too. If I just decide to cut a trade, I don't want to re-enter same minute later. I'm not in such a rush, so rather just wait for more information. But congrats if you did take this like short there. Yeah, I mean, it's not good. Violated. If this were to be an order block, we did close above it, but it's not holding up well. Violated. So, violated this fair value gap now as well. We have some water. Oops, so sorry, people. So sorry. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of a weird day. Let me show you guys what I'm like looking at too. Everything's sort of flat except for Apple. Kind of a weird day, no? Apple is a large part of the S&P and a large part of the NASDAQ. It closed above. I mean, closed above 930 highs. We're tracing back into a 5-minute FEG Apple, so I'm just gonna monitor that to see if it inverts that. I mean, this is looking ugly for NQ. There wasn't really a reason for it to retrace that much. So it could go for a new low of day, perhaps, perhaps it does this. You know, it's probably what could happen. Yeah, and the 2-minute looks better, 3-minute looks better. Right, on the 3 you have This fair value gap. This inversion. Wow, yes, really did die there. I'm happy I got in. I feel like I got out just in the nick of time. I'm pretty happy, honestly. Pretty happy there. I got out just in the nick of time. Taking a time stop there, like I said. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, and ES about to take a new low day, which is wild. It's a tough market today. It's a tough market. Is why I'm making new highs now. Why I'm actually going lower here. Does anyone else feel like this is kind of moving in slow motion? Like the bars are big, but I still feel like we're moving in slow motion. No? Okay, so far the range of the morning is 21 points for ES. Maybe let me like see what the range is for NQ. Maybe that's why it's just a smaller range. 130. Yeah. Okay, new low of day for ES. So ES, is it gonna go for these equal lows / previous day low? Kind of interesting how beginning of the morning, right? ES was stronger. Now it's weaker in that it's taking out the new low for NQ is. That's just another sign I take as it's hard conditions, it's low probability conditions, when the strength between the two sisters keeps flip-flopping, no? So, what can you do? You can just preserve your mental capital and physical, financial capital. It's not really ideal to push the button too hard on a Monday in general, and then also roll over. I don't know. Didn't even retrace. We did not retrace here for NQ yet. How many people are here? Hit that like button if you're at least learning something about high resistance conditions, risk management, right? Wow, 3,100. Lots of people here. Yeah, seek and destroy, you're right. So, yeah, you can recognize that. You can still take a trade like I did. Just, you can lower your risk and also kind of be more strict on managing the trade. Or you can just not take the trade. So. It's definitely a weird day. Yeah, NQ reacts to the low of the day. Right? So maybe if this candle is kind of large, I wouldn't mind it. Because now the indices are all three of them are in sync in regards like YM new low day as well now. ES, yep. So maybe this candle, if it closes very nicely below this, maybe I can find like a 1050 macro to the sell side. It's possible. We'll see. What is the hourly looking like now? Because that's going to be, we'll basically be trading till the end of the hourly candle. Okay. Kind of rough, honestly. Looks kind of rough. All about how the structure is going to look like, really. So, again, I'm like in no rush. All week. We have all week. Well, actually, I'm not going to be here Thursday, Friday, but I'm still not rushing. I'm not Russian. I'm American. Just a little joke that my band teacher used to say. It's like when we were rushing playing the songs, especially the drummers. You know, the drummers keep the tempo. And he's like, why are you Russian? I'm not Russian. You're not Russian, are you? Rest in peace to him. He died very early. Not take care of himself. He made his job more stressful than it had to be. A middle school band teacher, right? He was smoking too much all the time, and I think he drank like a liter of coffee a day. And he kind of bragged about it. And it was sad. He died of a heart attack, like 55. It was sad. I get sad about that when I think about it. I'm like, it's like one of my favorite teachers died too soon because he didn't take care of his health. He left behind 2 kids that are like, the daughter was my age, so she was like 18 or something when it happened a few years ago. The son was even younger. Again, I'm kind of gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until this 15-minute candle is gonna end. Then we'll have a better idea of things. And I'm gonna wait until the 10:50 macro. I'm still not loving it, honestly. We're wicking it right now. I'm not loving this. We could have a seek and destroy back to the high again. Freaking craziness, market. Again, what kind of action are we just anticipating today? Small range candle. I think it's going to be a small range candle on the daily. And so that's like seek and destroy, right? So do I think it's going to cleanly go for this? Probably not. What's the low of this? Did it hit the bottom? No. Doesn't matter too much. It's like this hourly's ugly. It's not like, I don't think it's hourly. If I'm trading the 10:50 to 11:10, I don't know. I don't know if this hourly is gonna end up all the way down here, I don't know. Keep watching. It is still respecting bearish order flow. YM took the new low of days. Retracing. YM's pretty ugly on the hourly, oh my god. Maybe we should ask the chat. You guys, so this is, sell side is down here. This is buy side. Which will get hit first? Let's do a little poll. Okay, polls in the chat. Put in your votes, people. I'll be watching ES at the same time. Maybe there will be some sort of divergence to monitor. Oops, sorry. We close down below this, it'd be fine. I'll be happy then. It's a 1050. There it is. So you guys make your vote here. What will go, where will price go first? Sell side or buy side? Kind of like equal distance from both. So I think it's a fair vote. 115. Sell side's actually a lot lower. 160. This is wicking again, right? It's likely it's gonna go. Dance party, dance party. Bulletproof Trading donated 40, I think, rupees. Root super chat. Why is rollover period considered low probability? Large funds are moving their positions from the previous contract to the next contract. So they may be manipulating price as well in order to get filled at different prices, because they want to get a good price on the next contract, right? So chat voted mostly sell side. This is a really good day, like, to test your patience, to test your discipline, to test your self-control, and your technique. Really. I'm monitoring if this is going to be a little bullish, if this is going to be the start of the bullish move to take us higher. Again, I'm not really going to buy that. This 15-minute candle hasn't closed yet. It's low probability, but I can tape read it. This also rebalanced this, dug into this, so it's 50-50 really. It's 50-50. The Sibi above as well. It's so ugly. The Sibi's above. Could just move super slowly back up there. It's Amir's time moving in slow motion, people. Yeah, I kind of want to put a poll for that, right? Some people are asking stupid questions. This is someone else commented that. I didn't see it. I didn't read it. On the 2-minute, this is probably fair value gap, right? No, it's not. From here to here is the fair value gap. There we go. And so far, it got bought up there. This is wicking. We'll see if this ends up, cleanly taking this high. Where's previous day low? I took it off, but it's here. We're below the previous day low. Still in this fair value gap. It's like freaking ugly. Okay, so this 15-minute candle closed. Again, wicking this. Closed above the 50% mark. I'm gonna watch like ES. If you have any small micro, it's more likely to go higher, honestly. I don't know if I want to risk it for the biscuit. I'd rather just take that on an eval. Or I'd rather maybe just wait for another break of the high. I don't know. Not in this, I'm just looking at what the risk would be like, okay? Freaking pressure me. This is still not inverted. That's ugly. Yeah, I'd rather wait for this to get taken. Then it'll be a market structure shift and an inversion. And then price would be balanced, and I would probably have a better swing low to put my stop against it. And I'd rather wait for more confirmation, so. Then we'd also be out of that 15-minute fair value gap. So right now, it's not looking that great. Nope, it's not looking good there. Okay, how this candle closes. Kind of like that's the last line of the sand, this fair value gap. Not really. It's really ugly, guys. Really ugly. But we do have the micro SMT now. I don't know. Still nothing for me to get involved with on either side. I don't like it for the shorts either, because I just don't think we're gonna move all the way down here. I don't really have a good idea of where it'll go. If it goes lower, it's probably just gonna slow grind, in my humble opinion, no? Right now it's 1050. Well, it's not 1050 yet. We'll see. 1050 macro starts soon. Held the last line in the sand. I'm really just looking for some sort of bullishness on this lower time frame before I get involved in anything, and it's not giving it to me that I don't do anything. It's that simple. There's too many things that are kind of going back and forth in my head where it's like, yeah, it's 50-50, it's not high probability, you can frame both sides. I'm still thinking about how the Dow, did follow lower, and now it makes you wonder, are all the indices in sync to go lower? Could be. Because see, we're following on the lower time frame here, but it really just feels like it's ping-ponging for me right now. And I can't make up a decision, so better safe than sorry. See what happens here. Four-hour candle. Delete this. What do people say? It's like 50-50 in the chat as well. Could probably frame it better on ES. I don't know. It also got bought up in the last line in the sand. It's ugly, it's ugly. Look. You could also attribute that being to rollover. I don't know. Reserving mental capital right now, honestly. When price doesn't do what you want what you want it to do according to your trading plan, you just have to wait, reassess, and just continue waiting. That's what I'm doing here, essentially. I don't like it. Is it gonna do what I want it to do? Invert it? We'll see. Yes, did. Yes, a bit stronger again. Let me check out the heat map again to try to figure out what I want to do. If I end up... Apple's the weakest. What's Apple looking like? Alright. Did invert that though. And created a BPR. I'm gonna close above this with a displacement. I'm not taking the longs. Not doing it. It's very ugly. It's just gonna be choppy. I wanted it to energetically close above this. Now you have an SMT there. Oh my god. It's ugly. NQ inversion back to low day. I don't know. There's too many stupid... I don't know. What would that look like? I'm not doing this yet. I'm also seeing how this closes, okay? It stresses me out that like people like really take this to be like you know, don't copy me, please. It's just we're in an accumulation. I don't really want to be trading a lot. Like frame both sides. Maybe you can take the ES short down to here. Like I said, I was bullish, so it could just chop you out. It could chop you out. So ugly. There's not even a short-term low to look at, so I'm not going to do it. I'm okay. I'm good, bro. This is just inside this range at the moment. I'm not gonna like... You see like how frustrating it is a little bit? It's like that's just a sign that it's not... You want to be clear-minded of where price is going next, so... No matter what happens, I don't really care. Yeah, this is not clean either, so... It's a 1050 macro. We'll see what happens by 11, but... You know, what is this candle doing? Will this candle end up here? Maybe. We have 5 minutes left in it, though. $5 minutes? 11:10 macro. Blend here. That's how you know price action is bad. It's like I'm like kind of flipping through to the 30-second. Ping pong, ping pong. What even was this? Oh, the lows from pre-market. Time is moving in slow motion. I definitely feel that. The ES here. See, it's not even to like try to go for lows. I'd wanted this to really close below this with a fair value gap and nothing. So then I don't do anything. Essentially, it's just killing everybody that's trading this chop, right? So not an easy morning here. Where, yeah, just drop. I don't know. Drop it open. Consolidation and complete rocket ship back up. Bought up in that breaker. Tried along literally here. Was taking too long. Cut it here, and then we just drop. Drop again. Consolidate. I don't really have a clear vision on drawn liquidity, so. And to be fair, we're inside an hourly range, so it's okay that I don't. Ugly. Ugly, ugly. At least I'm saving my money. I have a sip of my pumpkin chai latte. Sorry, not sorry. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I mean, nothing really. It's gonna torture us and then drop suddenly without a retracement like it's been doing. Tortura. Yeah, break. Yeah, my own assistant is saying, don't force it today, boss. A break-even day is better than a red Monday. So true. He's learning how to trade too, just from watching my live streams. It's great. Tanya, what are your Adil Sultan? Tanya Trades, what are your favorite setups in general? Silver Bullet 2022 model. Breakers, like unicorns. Wait, let me see this. So freaking annoying. It's not even giving you like anything to work with, really. It's probably gonna end up wicking this again. Wick this low. Awful. Didn't close below that. Do you even have this marked out well? No. Look. This is ugly. Like, I'm on the 30-second here. So the 15-second. You're gonna really take the 15-second here? I'm not. I'm good. It's like wild. So fair value gaps for me to work with, so I'm not doing that. Don't care. You can drop suddenly and then get bought back up. It's gonna be very tough to trade. Make sure you have your limits in, you know, for you to take profits. Today's the kind of day where it's gonna wick a low and then immediately come back. I don't know what to do here. The hourly ended. Pretty ugly. That was the next start of the hourly candle. ES. You're gonna give us anything to work with? Not really. Be this. I have to really go on the 15-second. I would hate that. I don't know. 30-second. I guess I do. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna take like really small sizing. Because it's just could do anything. I'm also not really that happy about it, but just taking the macro. See, it wicked this, it wicked that. Honestly, it shouldn't even come back up here again. It's me literally taking the freaking 30-second. Not even that great. Gotta even be super quick about it. It's crazy. Yeah, stop is gonna be there. Don't want to come back, essentially. Freaking 15-second vibes now. I can't read right now. I'm in a position. I can't read that. I'm literally only risking so little on ES, though. Risking so little. Did NQ hit new low day, though? Let's see. Not even worth it, so lost 1 point there or something like that. I don't know. not even worth it. 1 point on 7 micros. I'm down to $75. No, yeah, I'm happy with putting my stop there. It's just not. Should have already went down there flushed. Got bought up again. Now it's gonna ping pong. Oh well. Very ugly. So let's see what that donation said. Question out of curiosity. How long did it take before getting funded for the first time? How long did it take you to get your first payout? Funded didn't take too long, I don't think. It took like 3 months and 9 months before my first payout. Yeah, people. Pretty ugly day. Kind of annoying when it doesn't like close below load the way that you like want it to. Yeah. I held that. Just how would you say? What is it called? How do you call that? Speed bumps like every side essentially. Tyson Mangum donated $10. Got my first payouts this month, 2 times 2,000. Thank you so much for your awesome content. P.S. What's wrong with ping pong? It's a fun game. I like ping pong. I've been like talking on this stream about like pickleball, and I kind of feel like I go back and forth with it. But I'm gonna start playing pickleball more often now, just because convenience. And like I found a group of people that play, so we'll see if I improve. I actually went to a pickleball clinic for like beginners, essentially. You know, I played tennis for a little bit, but it's a little bit different the way you hold the ball. And the issue is I need to get used to how that ball doesn't like bounce, you know? Hold up right now. Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna go crazy trying to analyze this. There's no point right now. My own assistant is telling me to close out my charts. And I do feel like, I feel this like urge to find a win. I do. And that's probably not a good sign, Pretty much break even on the day. And there's going to be way easier setups. It's tough. I mean, whatever. It took this low, the 15. It's probably going to take the previous 15 high, and there's not much to trade within that, is there? And that's not even a fun. That's not a great. Not a great trade, honestly. It's not a great trading. So what? Like, what is that? It's probably gonna not even give me that entry, and it's probably not even gonna be worth it. Yeah, watch it not even retrace. And then people are gonna say, you're revenge trading. So it's probably not even worth it for me to engage in that. But that's just something. That we could look at in the next 5 minutes and see how this 15 can. Yeah, I want to see if this 15-minute candle takes that high for the next one. Too tricky. It's not even fun. You're trading like a. There's not really much room for error in smaller ranges, right? 10-point range there. Yeah, I didn't even give a retracement. That's so fun. Don't drive yourself crazy on a Monday. I do want to see if this gets taken, though. Let me see on that freaking trade. Yeah, you know what? It's always me doing something stupid on the 15th. I mean, not stupid per se, but, you know, this, then I did move my stop. Which is always. It's like, you shouldn't be doing that. It's harder action, go up a time frame. Going to the tiny. Okay, NQ took the high. Again, we're having like. It's just that. Just randomly. Okay, ES was stronger, then weaker, then stronger here, and now weaker again. It's like not worth it. So that's it for today. Honestly, very happy. Took tiny loss there, negative $75 on the day. Basically break even. Like negative 1 point. So yeah, really just not worth my mental capital. I'm pretty happy overall. Now, what are we going to do for the rest of the day? I don't know. It's probably going to chop. I mean, I'm not happy. I'm not too keen on this rollover period. And then we have FOMC on Wednesday. So take care of your capital, and trade safely. I'll see you back here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Bye.